about to meddle, especially not in family matters.
Late to turn neutral. Stand with me.
If that's your attitude...
Oh, we'll take...
Hallowed words, man. Slice the ball bags! I'd have preferred to resolve this elsewise. Stolen the scrolls, thrown you out into the street. Revenge is best served cold, after all. But I don't mind serving it hot. No.
I beg you, mercy, for your brother. I shall do anything you ask.
Truly. Anything.
Anything.
Sign over to me. All that you own. Then walk out as you stand. Just the clothing on your back.
Allow me one thing. Any one thing.
15 years. In the sewers. Begged. Like a beast. And you've the cheek to plead. Take that!
Satisfied?
Exceptionally. You?
No, and I won't be until I find Max Bersodi's house. In this vault, or so you said.
And it is. There. But I fear it's not yours for the taking. You see, it houses my father's will. A scroll thanks to which Ewald Borsodi, long missing, will assume the family fortune.
And Geralt of Rivia, who you cheated, what'll he assume?
Alas, but he's free to choose anything.
You tricked me.
And you were prepared to let me face Horst's thugs alone. To my mind, we're even. Now, Max Borsodi's house. As I said. Casimir.
Sorry, Geralt. Coins... like a mug in between.
Shut up. Damn candle. Damn it. Secret passage. Where is it? Nick of time. Now to get out of here.
Ah, fuck.
Pamperette.
We'll deal with the witches, then we'll come for you. Don't you worry.
What's all this kick?
Empty herring barrel.
Turn and miss from time to time.
Stinks of fish.
Not a bad little band, eh, Witcher?
What are they doing?
Playing. Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches is sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
An immortal demands you fulfill 3 wishes, and you've the gall.
Afraid to lose?
Believe that's the word. shite. Not much I detest more than losing. Well, my congratulations. This card's yours.
Thanks. Your band.
Interesting.
Where'd you dig them?
Some of... They come...
First,
Any soft-armed craven can hang up. But my
medallion.
It think...
Vladimir sends his love.
You spoke to him? Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vladimir's hand is unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Need something else? All right. What do you have for me?
Max Bersodi's house, as requested. He's not.
No?
He's not anything except dead. His brother, same thing. A few others too.
Stones you've got. But I didn't think you'd have the stomach for a massacre.
Situation got out of hand.
Oh, sounds familiar.
I'm not amused.
No.
'Cause unlike you...
The Borsodis aren't worth your tears. Sons...
Why did...
To sink the Borsodis, naturally. You see, I learned of an interesting clause in old man Maximilian's will. It states that his sons must meet and shake hands in agreement at least once a year at Bellatane. Failing that, the auction house must be auctioned off. The proceeds to go to Vilmeria's hospital.
Guess the old man sensed what might happen.
Horst and Ewald are gnawing on soil now. But thanks to these papers, their relatives won't get the auction house. Families lost it for good, and the hospital will have the funds it needs to treat orphans and beggars pro bono.
Awfully noble of you.
I couldn't give a rat's ass about the needy. I wanted one thing.
Why did...
To sink the bus up? You see, it's...
Guess...
Oh,
The Borsodi...
Worse. They evicted me from my home. Are you really interested?
Wouldn't have asked if I wasn't.
Ha! Cheeky as ever. My family, they took on some debt. A poor investment in a sawmill. A bad crop one year. A lawsuit lost. You know how it is. When it rains, it pours. We needed but a few weeks to recover. But Horst Borsodi had acquired our debt. All of it. Demanded it be repaid immediately. I pleaded. I begged. I tore open my shirt at his threshold. Ugh. It was like talking to a wall. I went to the auction. Saw those perfumed prigs buy my father's sword. My mother's death mask. My brother's horse tack. Horst.
No surprise the animosity you feel for him.
That was but the start. My Iris's parents learned of my family's misfortune, and our betrothal was no more. They found her another suitor, one from beyond the sea. The anger I felt. I thought I'd gone mad. Went to the tavern, drank a round, a second, abroad, then had another.
What happened then?
What happened then? Well...
Third wish.
A moment, Geralt. You there. Now.
I'm ready. I'm listening.
Good. You'll return to your lord and tell him as follows. His demand was brazen. Hurt me to the core. For I was brought up to respect the sacred law of hospitality. And I shall not bend to an uncouth boor's dictum. Understood? I will pay him a visit shortly to test his willingness to adapt. So you ride off and announce me. And don't spare your horse. Got it?
Aye, got it.
Give this man a mount and come, Witcher. The Aetheri believe one should only discuss important matters out of doors, with the gods as witnesses.
Beryl.
On the way here, we stopped for nourishment at a tavern belonging to one Lord Dauntless. We enjoyed ours. Our antics were not to the liking of this Dauntless. Sent a man to warn us that if we were ever to return, we would hang.
You burned the inn down?
I left ample compensation with the innkeep. But it seems the rapscallion neglected to mention this to his lord. But that's of little import. What matters is someone called me a whoreson, and it was one of those threats that sound like an invitation.
Must have made quite a few enemies along the way.
And that should trouble me why. The wise men of Oxenfurt claim there are. I've known this.
Fulfilled 2 of your wishes.
Confident, aren't you?
Third task, if you don't...
Mutations. They stripped you of emotion.
You don't give a shit, Olgierd.
You'd make piss-poor company for a talk about love anyway.
Third wish. Still waiting to hear it.
Aye, aren't you stubborn? Fine. Listen well. I had a wife once. The day I saw her last, I gave her a rose. A violet one. Bring me that blue. Wouldn't mind reminding myself what it looks like.
When was that? How long's it been? Flowers wilted and turned to dust by now.
You wished to hear a wish. Now you have. Fulfill it. I ride now to visit this Dauntless.
Least you could tell me...
In my old manor, east of Martin Foy's farmstead.
Hey, Witcher!
My fists are itching for a fire.
Blimey, those are some razors you've got.
Mind it. So...
Long live...